What's up, J2R family? We're back again. I'm Johnny.
I'm Jeremiah.
And today we are checking out Stray Kids Cinema. This is Lee No and Seungmin.
But before it's maybe not part of J12 or it's first time on our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon. If you haven't seen our previous reaction to Stray Kids, go check those out. I'll put a card up here. You guys check it out for this. I know I kind of sounded like I was going to keep going, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so that was my
It's
fault.
all right, though.
That was my fault.
Right.
I'll take responsibility.
I picked up on it.
Because I saw a word there at the end and I didn't know it was video.
Yeah.
So then when I looked again, I'm like, well, I don't need to say video because we all know it's a video.
Yeah.
So I kind of stopped.
That's
But you picked up, so you did well. But this is Cinema. We both checked out Burning Tires individually. So what do you think about this one?
By being called Cinema, I'm thinking maybe it's almost like them being like pretty much idols and everything like that. Everybody sees maybe their lives as like almost like a movie. You know what I mean? And there's more to them than just like seeing them as like an idol or, you know what I mean, this person like that you put on like a pedestal or something like that. Like they don't know like the ins and outs of like them as like an actual human, like as a person, you know what I mean?
I got you.
So maybe it's something like that.
All right, so I kind of have the same thing but different. I'm going to go with like maybe to them their lives are like a movie.
Okay.
Because maybe they've accomplished a lot of their dreams and what they wanted to accomplish and they're kind of like where they want to be in life or maybe where further along than they thought. So
Okay.
maybe to them it's like their life's a movie.
That sounds pretty good too, but we gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna hop to this video.
Let's do it. I mean, it looks like a movie so far. Almost like an apocalyptic movie.
Yeah, for sure.
What did I say? Cinema the Stadium?
Yeah.
아무것도 없을 때 힘이 한 불빛 틈 사이로 넌 다가와 내 옆에 앉았고 그 순간 암청과 함께 문이 열렸네. When this light goes down, story starts to rise up. 스쳐가는 운명 사이로 오늘의 막이 열려. Never stop waiting down. 명장면을 담을 때까지 I will let go. This is our cinema.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This song sounds like it's gonna be a beautiful song right here. It really do. Really love that first verse, like how mellow it was and how like beautiful it sounded. You know what I mean? And then I really like how they both kind of came together and said, "This is my cinema." It just sounded really good, just like the way they sounded.
I kind of think what they're using like that for, like almost in the place of this is our life.
Yes.
And they're like
yes.
they're making their life into a movie.
Yeah.
That's what I think I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
오늘 담을 때까지 I will let go. This is our cinema. Let me be your cinema. This is our cinema. In this film tape 담겨진 우리 모습 바르지 않게 I remember 오래도록 간직할게 For every moment I stay with you. When this light goes down, story starts to rise up. 스쳐가는 운명 사이로 오늘의 막이 열려. Never stop writing down. 언제까지 가도
That's dope, bro. I like that transition, the way
Yeah.
kind of like the music just stopped, you know what I mean? And then you hear like that noise. It's almost like that noise isn't it like a sound of a camera, like an old school camera.
Well, it could be a camera, or sometimes when high powered lights come on, they make a
That
noise
too,
like
that's
that.
for sure. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I ain't gonna lie, it look cold out there. That shit never look cold out there.
Here the light shines again, ending credits going up. You and my name together on it with the final curtain call. And the night after night, when you cannot find your way, I'll be waiting. Come to our cinema.
You know they cold.
You can tell.
That shit look cold as fuck, dog. No lie.
Man, that was a beautiful song.
That was a beautiful song, man. I like that song a lot, man. It was pretty cool. It was like a journey, you know what I mean? Like where they got to or whatever. And I mean, I just thought it was amazing, just like them, like the way like the whole video went, you know? They were kind of like driving and everything like that. They got stuck pretty much, and then they started kind of like hiking, I guess you could say, you know what I mean? And then it was really cool, like where they ended up at and everything like that. And then you hear like that noise that comes from like a camera or a light, like you pretty much said, and then you see them performing right there. And I thought it was really cool because all they had with them is just the keyboard and the guitar and the mics.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really amazing. But this is a beautiful song. I really enjoyed it a lot. Really like how like smooth it was, and like how the chorus. I feel like the chorus was like everything in this, to be honest, because I feel like when the chorus hits, it hits differently. You know what I mean? But it was a beautiful song, man. Definitely looks cold as hell out there. So I definitely shout out to them for taking that cold weather in while shooting that video, because that you can see their cheeks were red.
Oh, yeah.
Their nose, everything, man. So, but that was amazing. It really was. I enjoyed it. What do you think, John?
Yeah, no, this was awesome. I love how basically it says like, you know, this is our life, you know, and they're almost like making their life into a movie by what they're doing, and I think that's beautiful. It's really cool. It's like, you know, in their imagination, their life is their movie. It's their movie. It goes the way they want to. They're the directors, the stars. They're everything in their cinema. And no matter what happened, it's like they were gonna make it to that area where they had to have the concert. And I don't know if that's where it was supposed to be, but they got somewhere and they performed. Even though there was nobody there, they performed anyway because they were making this their life for them, and that was really cool. Such a beautiful song, beautiful way it was shot. The cinematography was just amazing. I love the cinematography, but these guys killed it. The vocals were just fantastic. They didn't fail at all. They just did such an amazing job. It was ridiculous. You know, I could just sit there and listen to it forever. Just the vocals were just fantastic.
Definitely. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not part of J2R family, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.